Hello everybody. In the previous video I gave a demonstration on how a user form can search for an item number and then display the data from the worksheet when that item is found. Now in this video I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to show how you can edit data from a user form. So I'm going to close out my user form and I'm actually going to copy some of the code from my search button, but what I'm first going to do is copy the button itself just by using Control-C for copy, Control-V for paste, and I'm going to drag it onto my form. And I'm going to change the button from search. I'm going to change that to make edit. And what I'm going to do is double click my search button. That way I can get this code. And I'm going to double click make edit. And I'm just going to paste it. So one of the first things that I did is I created this do loop that goes through the entire workbook. I'm sorry, it goes through the entire worksheet stock, looking at column A and the row number, and it waits until the item in review, this variable that we have right here, is equal to textbox1.text. And if they're equal to each other, then we execute the code. So the only thing that I'm going to do here, it's going to be a little bit different, is I'm going to copy the code from above, but I'm going to replace the text box portion. We're going to do sheets stock dot range b and row number is equal to text box 2.text, and then this is going to be text box 3 and text box 4. And the only reason why we're able to do this so quickly is because in the previous video, all we had completed in the previous video was searching for the item and then putting the data into the user form. All we're doing here is just the opposite. We're just reversing it. So I'm going to play the code out. It's going to give me the user form. So right now, if I was to type in 10003 and then click make edit, B, C, and D, these columns should be emptied. So I'm going to click make edit, and it did clear it out. So if I wanted to put a wholesale price, I can put $4.99, suggested retail $9.99, and then unit of measure we'll just put 1 dozen. And I'm gonna click make edit, and that makes the changes to the worksheet. So I'm gonna show you that code again. And in case you didn't see the first video, this is just a user form that we created with text box 1, 2, 3, and 4. The names are listed in the properties. And all we're doing is running a macro. We have the start of a do loop, and then we put row numbers equal to 0. We're just counting row number one by one. We're actually looking at command button 2, but the code's pretty similar. And all we're waiting for is until the item in review, this is what's being looked at right now, is equal to textbox1.text. If they're equal to each other, then we make the changes. Now in the next video, what I'm going to do is show you how when working with a price sheet, how you can automatically calculate your own suggested retail price based on a wholesale price. That's something that can be very important if you're working with data feeds or some kind of shopping system. So hope to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.